You guys already know the focus of the forecast is going to be Tuesday with what could be our first actual round of winter weather here in southern New England. But we're going to get to that in a second. I want to make sure we get you out the door first. Right now, it's a calm and quiet start. A couple clouds around here on the Providence Skycam, but those clouds will gradually clear throughout the morning, and we end up with a cool but relatively comfortable start to our day. It's 37 in Providence right now, 35 in Smithfield, 37 in Westerly, Newport, and New Bedford at 38 degrees at the moment. Now, throughout the day, temperature is going to go up, but not very much. Most of us stay below average with high temperatures in the 40s today. Plenty of sunshine, which will be nice. So enjoy the middle of the afternoon, but know that it is going to be one of those afternoons where an extra layer will be your friend, especially considering it will be breezy today. Not as breezy tonight. This is kind of the calm before our storm, but man, does it get cold. Temperatures back down into the mid-20s thanks to our wind flow largely coming out of the northwest. That's been the big player these last 24 hours or so as the rain came to an end. And now things are cooling down, but it's going to warm up just a touch in time for what could be our first snowfall of the year. On that note, let's talk about the average first snowfall of the year for parts of the Ocean State and the Bay State as well. Depending on where you live, it's generally speaking early December. So people in, let's say, Providence County, for example, you generally see that first snowfall in early December. The same thing for southeastern Massachusetts. My friends in South County along the south coast, you generally see that first couple of flakes in late December, not counting those little baby flurries that we have seen. But tomorrow, it could be more than a few flurries. We're talking about this rain-snow mix that's going to make things kind of uncomfortable on the roads, depending on when you generally travel. So let's start with this. We do have a winter storm watch in place for a good part of Massachusetts, really looking right along the Mass Pike as you head out toward the Berkshires, the Worcester Hills. I expect this to be relatively uncomfortable. This is going to last all throughout the day on Tuesday. Let me note, it does not include southeastern Massachusetts, and it does not include the Ocean State. That said, it doesn't mean we're not getting anything. It just means it's not going to be as hazardous as you're getting out the door. Now, satellite and radar showing you that around us right now, it's relatively calm. The energy from this storm, it's actually nowhere near us. We have to go all the way out to parts of the south central United States to find where that energy is. Once we get back toward areas of Oklahoma and Texas, that area of energy is going to travel all the way up to New England and bring us a little of this. Let's show you on Futurecast here. You can see the snow begins in Massachusetts, parts of northwestern Connecticut as we get through Tuesday afternoon. It's mostly rain as we start this storm, especially for us here at home. So if you're not traveling, if you're, let's say, working from home tomorrow, you're just hearing raindrops pitter-patter on the windows, really until we get later at night. At that point, we start to see the rain, which will be heavy at times, shift to a cold enough trend where we could have some snow as kind of a final hurrah for parts of Providence County and northern Bristol County. So here it is, the big reveal, the snow map that we're looking at. I'm expecting kind of a mushy less than an inch in parts of northern Providence and Bristol counties. It's once you really get up toward Worcester County that things start to accumulate a little more aggressively. So just keep that in mind. I also want to mention, after this storm leaves, we have a couple days of below average temperatures. And then by the end of the week, things just plummet. The numbers go down dramatically as cooler air from far to our north, I'm talking Arctic air, moves into southern New England. You can see the temperatures as we get to Friday with a high of 30 degrees, waking up in the teens that morning, by the way. So be prepared for tomorrow. Remember, it's really the evening commute that's going to be most uncomfortable. And then as we get through the week, be prepared for some bitter cold, especially as we get to Friday.